and it's not a cookie cutter kind of world. Everybody comes to things with different perspectives and different experiences, and you have to be open to listening. Sometimes you just got to shut your mouth and listen. And I think that transferred to me as a lawyer, because you got to know when to stop talking and listen to your client. Because they're going to tell you all kinds of stuff, and maybe half of it you don't need to know, and it's not going to affect their case. But then there's those little nuggets of information that if you just didn't sit quietly and listen and pay attention, you would completely have missed, and that completely changes how you handle a case. And I think that transfers over, honestly, even to being a judge, because you have to be willing to sit there and listen no matter what kind of case it is, criminal case, a custody case. You have to be willing to listen and hear everybody's sides before you make a decision. Because on that day, at that moment, that is the most important thing in that person's life. And the decisions that a judge makes, or an attorney handling a case, the decisions that you make on how to approach that have ripple effects through that person's life and can affect them for years to come. But you did it in 5 minutes handling a case. Again, attorney, judge, doesn't matter. You did something in 5 minutes to resolve the issue at that moment, but you're not the one that walks out the door and ultimately has to deal with the outcome that occurred. So having those experiences in law school and learning to listen and pay attention and give people the opportunity to speak and share their story and share their experiences, that impacted me on how I handled and approached my clients. I know when I would meet with them, I wouldn't start telling them anything about the law. I'm not going to tell you what law we need to apply. I'll say, okay, here's what we got. Tell me what happened. And I'd sit there and listen. And so I'd say probably 75% of my consultations as a lawyer with new clients or current clients was always listening. That's very important.
I'm Kellie Southard Myers, and I approve this message.